Sir, in next .NET full stack batch, Naresh IT has been provided React.js. What will get it? I don't know what is about those things. Just contact to the admins once. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So we'll start the concept today. So what is the concept means scopes. So yesterday, if you are seeing where is working for all the cases, let is not working for the one case, const is only working for the only one case for that. Why it is behaving? Everything will comes under the scopes only. Ma. Everything will comes under the scopes. Now, what do you mean by the scope? What do you mean by scope? What do you mean by the scope? It is a place where we are declaring the variables. Where we are declaring the variables. That's it. It is a place where we are declaring the variables. That is nothing but a scopes. Totally here we have a four types of scopes. Total here we have a four types of scopes. Totally scopes we have. What are they? First one is a global scope. Second one is a local scope. Third global scope. Fourth one is nothing but a script scope. Fourth one is nothing but a script scope. Now each individual we can see ma. Global scope, local scope, block scope, and the script scope, how it is working, where it is looking. Now, first we'll see the generalized scenario of all of these things. Okay, generalized scenario. Now, first one, global scope. Now, global scope is a best example we can take. You are in the currently in the Naresh IT KBHP branch only, right? Okay. Now, inside this, if you observe on the first floor, we have a water is there, right? Or else in this floor only outside, water is there, right? Yes or no? Now, that water, how many people can access? Hmm? Yeah. Okay. We will take the one more scenario, not this one. This one is a fine. In the summer days, outside water will be they will give, right? They will put the pots and they will pour water on the was to drink the people. Who will access that one? Everyone. That is nothing but a global scope. That is nothing but a global scope. Now, same thing, that water facility should be provided in the Naresh IT. Who can access that one? Naresh IT people, right? That is nothing but a local scope. That is nothing but a local scope. Now, the water is inside the room. Who can access? Huh? Who? People inside the room. That is nothing but a block scope. That is nothing but a block scope. It means whenever you are declaring any variable, all or everyone, only Naresh IT student inside the room members, only this batch people. Yes. So understand how I'm categorized everything, clear a scope. Now how it is here. Now, if you want to declare any variables globally, it can accessible inside the function also. It can accessible inside the block also. Is it clear, ma? If you're declaring any variables locally, it means inside the function. Local scope are also called as the function scope only. If you're declaring any variable inside the function, that one also we will call it as a function scope only. It means the values which is accessing right in that function only it is possible. Outside the function, we can't access that particular variables. Now block scope. Block scope also same to same in that block only it will be accessible. But here, one difference is there my inside the block scope. What is that one means? Where keyword is there, right? We have where keyword accessible outside the block scope also. If we are declaring that one as a inside the block scope, it can accessible outside the block scope also. Why means it is comes under the global scope. It means you have a question. Sir, it means function scope inside also if I declare the where is it accessible? No. No, not at all possible. Why, sir, it is? Because let and const comes under the script scope. Now, what is the script scope? It is also one type of placement. Now, what I can tell, how can we distribute that one? Distinguish. So, nothing, ma. Here, let and const will comes after the 2015 only, right? ES6 features. At that time, they just created a one separate scope called script scope. It is similar to the block scope only, but not a block scope. Similar to the block scope, how it is working same to same. Whenever we are declaring the variables globally, at that time, let and const will be goes under the script scope. That's it. Whenever we are declaring the variables globally, at that time, let and const will be goes under the script scope. That's it. This is the reason here. Now, script scope means special persons, VIPs. Simply, we will call as a script scope is nothing but a VIPs. That's it. Is it clear? Now, these are the scopes we will do in the course. Means you will get to know what is happening there, ma. So, I'm opening this one 2 o'clock batch. So here the screen which you are seeing, right, that is nothing but a global scope. It means outside the function, outside the block, whatever we will call it as a global scope only. So here if I declare any variable, let var equals to 10, let b equals to 20, const c equals to 30. Okay. Var a equals to 10, let b equals to 20, const c equals to 30. Is it clear till now? So I'm writing the console log of I am a global scope. I am a global scope. I am trying to access here. Console log of A, console log of B, console log of C. If I run this, so now you can check. I can access the data. Yes or no? 10, 20, 30 it is coming. So same to same, I will creating the one more function here. So function demo of. Don't worry about this, guys. We will discuss about the function also properly. Now we just understanding purpose. Console log of A, console log of B, console log of C. So I need to call this function demo of. I need to call this function demo of. Now you can check. So inside that I will write a console log of I'm a local scope. Local scope. Now you can check. I'm a global scope 10, 20, 30 I'm accessing. I'm a local scope also 10, 20, 30 I can accessible. Is it clear, ma? Now next one. Block scope. So block scope should be representation is nothing but a single curly brackets. In this curly brackets between space, we will call it as a block scope. So inside that I'm writing here console log of I am a block scope. Console log of A, console log of B, console log of C. Console log of A, comma, console log of B, console log of C. Everything done? Now you can check here. Is it possible accessing? Is it possible? Sir, how can you tell that if these all are the global scope? Accessing means how can I do accessing? Everything I can do, right? Now, how to check these things? So here you need to go for the source ESMA. Here you have a scope.js file. This is nothing but a scope.js file. Just click here and refresh that one. Now here you can check what is this one? Scope. If you open this, how many scopes I have? How many scopes there? What are they? Script and the global. Let and const will be comes under the script scope only. Let and const will, if you're declaring the variables globally, let and const will be comes under the script scope. But A is there, right? See, A will comes under the global. A is comes under the global. Is it clear, ma? Whenever you're declaring the variable with var, it will be comes under the global scope. But if the same thing you are declaring inside the function, it should be comes under the local scope only. Is it clear now? Clear, ma? Okay. Now shall we move to the next one? Local scope. Local scope. So here on let d equals to 40. Let e equals to 50. Let f equals to 60. Okay, ma? So what I will do here? Console log of t, console log of e, console log of f. Okay. console log of D, console log of E, console log of F. Now here you can check. I am getting all the data 40, 50, 60. Same thing I want to try to access globally. Console log of T. Now you can check what it is telling ma. D is not defined. But D is defined by, okay, here everything I use letter. Okay, I will define it by using a var. Okay. Now also it is getting the same error only, right? Even though when I'm declaring with the var, it is getting the same to same error. Why? So we can check here sources again. You can check local scope. Now inside the scope, script is there, global is there, don't worry. Local is also there. Inside the local, what are you getting? DEF. DEF. If inside this local only, we can't access the outside, right? Due to that reason, we can't access this one. Is it clear, ma? Next one is nothing but a block scope. Next one is nothing but a block scope. So block scope, how to do that one? Const I equals to 90. Okay, ma? So what I am doing here, console log of G, console log of H, console log of I. Okay. So now you can check. I'm getting right 70, 80, 90. So same to same what I want to do. Console log of G outside the block scope I'm trying to access ma. Console log of H. Now you can check what is happening ma. G is accessible, right? G is accessible, but H is not defined. H is not defined. If you go for the sources, what is happening there to check? Now you can check here. I'm debugging this one here from here. See here, inside the block scope, what are the things I have? H and I only. But inside the global, A is there. Is it clear, all of you? This is nothing but a global scope. Inside the script scope, B and C is there. So inside the block scope, H and I. Due to that reason, H and I can't access the outside the block scope. Is it clear, all of you? This is nothing but a scopes constant of due to this reasons only they are behaving like that. They all are behaving like that. Is it clear? Yeah, online people, is it clear for you? Yeah, fine. Okay, guys. Two more concepts we'll discuss. Small one. And we will today, Saturday, right? Huh. You will also feeling why we came, Ray. Your energy also like that only. I'm also okay. Now, next one. There is no code, nothing. Just definition. But important one. But it is a important. Note down the definition. What is that concept is hosting? HOSTING. Hosting. Guys, online people, you also note down the definition. You need to repeat. Okay, hosting. Now, what do you mean by this hosting? Means accessing the variable. Note it down, Ray. After now, I will not write. After that, I will write. Not now. Accessing the variable before its initialization is called as a hosting. Accessing the variable before its initialization, we will call it as a hosting. Clear, ma? Now, if you are reading the definition, what you are getting the concept? Huh? See here. Okay. While you're talking, I can't hear you. So speak louder. Ah. Yeah, online people, when you're reading the definition, what you feel? It means what you understand through the definition. Yeah. What do you understand in through the definition? Console log of a var. That's it. That's it. It means variable I am declaring ma. Before its initialization, I'm accessing that one. It means first I declare the array. Before its initialization, I am accessing that variable on the top. That is nothing but a hosting. Okay, where we can use sometimes functions we will call like that only. Sometimes we will call the functions. After that function is there, but we will call that function on the above before its initialization. It is possible. Some people will tell inside the let it is not possible, inside the const it is not possible. Actually, hosting is there also, it is possible. I will show you how it is working now. So you can check. So what I can do, var a equals to 10. Before that, console log of a. Before that, console log of a. Now you can check here what it is returning, Mima. Undefined. Why it is returning undefined means JavaScript code will be reading two times. JavaScript code will be read two times. Why they are reading two times is first phase we will call it as a declaration phase. First phase we will call it as a declaration phase. Second phase we will call it as a execution phase. What do you mean by declaration? What do you mean by execution? If you can check, the var a is there, right? This is nothing but a declaration. This is nothing but a declaration. Now this is console log of a is nothing but a execution. Now execution phase means you need to align the values. What we call, we need to assign the values. Console log statements, everything will be comes under the execution phase only. So here console log of a will comes under the execution phase only, right? Declaration phase where a is completed. So next step, what I need to do, execution phase will be start. Again, it will start from the starting only, right? Yes or no? Again, it's starting from the starting onwards only. There, what will happen? Console log of a. Okay, he's checking. Okay, variable is already declared, but it doesn't having any value. So whenever we are using the var keyword, the value will be assigned as a undefined. The value will be assigned as a undefined. Due to that reason only, you are getting the value as a undefined. Previously, if you observed, when I'm opening the global scope and I'm starting the debugging, when I click on the global scope, a colon undefined is there, right? Have you observed that one? Observed, a colon undefined is there. Why? Because the value is declared, but it is not initialized. Due to that reason, they are assigning the value as undefined. Is it clear, ma? But in latent const, what will happen means in the latent const, they are assigning the value called value unavailable. They're assigning the value called value unavailable. Now you can check if I'm using here as the let. If I'm using here as a let, now you can check here what it is telling, ma. Cannot access a before initialization. What do you mean? It means variable is declared, right? Yes or no, ma? When I'm declaring with the var, what it is giving directly, it is giving me the undefined. Yes or no? But when I'm using the let, what it is telling, I can't access that particular value before its initialization. Initialization is not done right execution phase. Yes or no? Now same to same for the const also. Now whenever somewhere else you can listen this point, posting is not possible in the latent const. Somebody will tell, ma. So if they will tell, you can tell directly, you can give a point or anything. Hosting is possible in the both of them, all three cases. First of all, hosting means definition is that one, right? What is happening inside? Whenever you are calling that variable, right, before its initialization, it will be coming on the top of the edge, top of the notch. Now here, so many people are sitting, right? Now, I don't know your names properly. I don't know, nobody names here. So if I will call any one name, that particular person will stand, right? Yes or no? That particular person only will stand. Same like that, when I will call that function, when I call that particular value, that will be coming on the top of the code. That's it. Everything happen in the internal lima. You can't say it, sir. It is not happening in the code. I can't see. You can't see those things, sir. It is working is like that only. It will be coming on the top of the notch of the code. So easily you can get the variable. Is it clear, ma? This is nothing but a hosting. Very important concept. Interview question also. How many stars you can make? You can make that one. It is a interview point of view question. Hosting. Definitely they will ask. If he knows perfectly front end means without this question, there is no interview only. Okay. Next one, TDZ. Note it down. TDZ. Temporal dead zone. Temporal dead zone. Now, what do you mean by this temporal dead zone, sir? Temporal dead zone. Transition, remember? Transition. Transform and the transitions. What do you mean by transition, ma? We did, right? Transform transitions we did or not did? What do you mean by transition? One form to another form. That is transform. Transition, I'm asking Sanjay. Transition. The time taken to converting from one form to another form only, right? Yes or no? I have a point A, point B is there. To reach from point A to point B, it will take some time, right? That is nothing but a transition. Here also, the time taken between the variable declaration, variable initialization, that is nothing but a temporal dead. The time taken, declaration and initialization in between time is there, right? That one only we will call it as a temporal dead zone. Latent const will be comes under the temporal dead zone only. Latent const will be comes under the temporal dead zone only. The time taken between the variable declaration and initialization, that time only we will call it as a temporal dead zone. The time only we will call it as a temporal dead zone. The time taken, the time taken to declare variable and initialize the variable. Declare and initialize between time is there, right? That one only we will call it as a temporal dead zone. The time taken between the variable declaration and initialization. That one we will call it as a temporal dead zone. Is it done, guys? All of you? This is nothing but a scopes, hosting, temporal, dead zone. Is it clear, ma? So, next concepts on Monday we will discuss because strength is also less, right? In the conditional statements, looping statements we need to discuss. In this, some of them are the new students are there for me. So I need to take care of them also. These are the theory concepts means you can also manage with your friends. Okay, guys? That's why I told I don't know I can't come or not today on the class. Due to that reason, I told to check the Google Classroom once. I don't know this much will happen, or else I didn't. I will not yesterday only. Yesterday only I will not inform for you guys. Repeat hosting again, sir. Accessing the variable before its declaration. Initialization, sorry. Accessing the variable before its initialization, that one we will call it as a hosting. Sushil, what happened, Yushil? D you kept? Okay, done, fine. Yeah, guys, project completed, all of you. CSS. Start doing then. Open your laptops and complete that one first. Fast.